Well, you want some good news?
Yeah.
Did you know you were the top post, one of the top posts on Halo, the subreddit this weekend?
What'd you do?
You know why it was up there for
I
so long?
actually did not know. I knew about the Battlefield 2042
Yeah,
stuff,
you
but-
had a tweet out that was talking about how come you can't choose like the mode. This is kind of
Slayer
ridiculous.
and
You wanted stuff like that. And the reason that it was up there is because they shut down the subreddit this weekend because everyone on the subreddit
What?
It was wild. It was so toxic. They were doxing each other. The people who are mad about the state that the monetization, the battle pass, and all the hidden features and stuff, and we're going to talk about all Halo for a little while now.
So people are actually coming around now?
People were mad, right? But then you have all those insane people that no matter how far the fist into their rectum goes, they're just, they're just like, oh, thank you, 343. Give me more. And so those people got into a fight with each other. And then the worst people on both sides ended up, doxing each other, and there was death threats and all sorts of other things. So Reddit was not exactly a safe space or a place for civil discord. People have just been absolutely upset over the state of everything. So, yeah, you were at the top. It was kind of cool. I checked it out, and it's like, this sub is now closed. There's community managers from 343. There are developers from 343 kind of talking about the situation and saying, look, they refuse. You have to speak corporate speak because they are not allowed to say our bosses told us to do this. So what they do is they are on the side where they act like they're totally and completely incompetent. Oh, we can't simply add this mode. It's like, well, of course you simply can because you've done it in every other mode beforehand. Also, if you log into Halo in online mode,
it's on their list.
The past 2 decades, this is just what we, okay, fine.
And if you if you go into Halo in Steam and offline mode and you log in, you can see all of these like hidden features and things that are already in the game. Like they're there. We can show you. They're all right here. Where you can just look at all of these modes. So it exists. And so what they do is they're pretending to be idiots and pretending to be incompetent. Because what they truly are is the people above the developers are just greedy.
Yeah.
And because all these people are so insanely greedy and they designed this grind and made it miserable, they want you to pay $2 to skip some of these things. And so that's what the whole fight was over. Are they actually greedy? Are they actually incompetent? Like, what is the issue? And then so they were fighting. So the whole subreddit got closed down. And then, especially once the hidden game modes. So there's actually some pretty cool ones. There's 14 hidden modes.
Hidden game modes?
Yeah.
What do you mean hidden?
They are actually included in the game. You've already downloaded them, and they are in the game, and you can access them.
Give them to me.
There's Arena Attrition, Arena Attrition Dodgeball, Arena Elimination, Fiesta Attrition, Fiesta Capture the Flag, Fiesta 1 Flag, Capture the Flag, Fiesta Strongholds, Ranked Elimination, Ranked 1 Flag, Tactical Slayer, and Tactical Slayer Commandos. All really cool sounding things that you can just go in. I think right now you can still, again, log into Halo in offline mode and on Steam, and you can access them and you can look at all this information.
What? Okay.
So it exists, and they're just not giving it to you.
I made that tweet because I was like fucking building a desk. I got did you see I built a new cool workbench in the garage, but it was fucking pissing me off, and I was like hurt my hand, and I was like, oh my god, I hate this. I just want to fucking relax. I just want to fucking kill people in Halo Slayer. I just want to go in there and play a fucking mode that I want to play. Don't you tell me what I want to play. I tell you what I want to play.
No.
Yeah, I know. I've been playing Halo a certain way for decades, and now they're basically telling me, Sketch is telling me that, hey, no, that's not how.
Damn it!
Don't say take, Joe.
It's a new version. It's
and
a
now
surprise mode.
And they pretty much, revealed to me that it's all fucking tied together. That the progression and the in-game time, they want players to be in their game as long as possible. And why? Why would you force players to be in the game long as possible, right? Because you're more likely to spend money. You're more likely to do microtransactions. It's all these free-to-play tactics are in this new Halo, and people are ignoring it. Thankfully, a few people aren't ignoring it. They're like, hey, why is this in Halo? Look, if you want to sell us fucking packs and fucking delve up the colors of fucking blue, that's fine. Not really, but why can't I play the modes that I want to play? You're going to do all those things in addition to taking away basic things that we've had for decades, and you're going to expect people not to get mad, not to fucking notice? It doesn't make any sense to me. And then they're going to say, people are going to call me a shill, a liar, corporate speak as you want. I've never lied to this community and never will. This is sketch. And I'm not saying we're a victim. This is a narrative. And he's getting more upset about the bullshit surrounding. I understand, because I'm sure he's being personally attacked, and I'm sure people are going after him. That's the nature of gamers and this industry. But it's like, to pretend that this was the right decision, or that you didn't see this coming, or that tying all these things together and making it very difficult, and having these curated, timed playlists, it's going to annoy people. And when you change something like that, this is kind of the fallout from it.
Yeah, I mean, they gave us a full-featured, amazing UI, and we've had it for a long, long, long time. And then they took all of it away, and it just stinks. Something is fishy here, where it's not even just that they're selling blue. They're selling how many different copies of blue are there? They're selling 4 of the same shade of blue, because if you buy blue on the Mark IV, you can't move it. No, that's a different. That paint doesn't stick to Mark 7 armor. And so they've taken all of this stuff away. They look like they purposely pared down the experience so that you, in order to get back to what we're accustomed to, you have to give them money. And then they're also expecting you to either have Game Pass or pay $60 for Halo Infinite and all those other things attached to it. That's why people are really upset. And the response has been poor from 343, because no one is coming out and saying we made a mistake. They've said that they're going to fix some things, they're going to address some things.
I would love a pre-match lobby. I would love being able to pick my own fucking game modes. That might help with your own broken progression, you know?
How about being able to play on the same team when we're in a squad? That would be fun. Remember how all the last times we were playing together, we joined games and
it was forcing us into other
squads.
Yeah, squads.
Purposely splitting us up.
Team Cobra, Team Eagle.
We grouped up into a squad. This was the one thing that we said, hey, this is easier than Battlefield. Nope. This is great. And then it started to screw up. I don't know what's going on. And then they're like, all right, we're going to do our best to add more playlists. What? And then when I made that tweet, people were like, don't worry, Joe, more curated playlists are coming. It's like, that's not what I fucking asked for. I asked for to be able to directly play the modes that I want. Yeah. I don't want a fucking Slayer playlist where there's going to be some particular things in there that I don't want to play. Yeah. I want to pick what I want to play. Whatever.
But they said that we've been reading your feedback, and we're working on plans to add Fiesta, Tactical Slayer, and Free-for-All playlists as we speak. They're looking for before the end of the year.
The fucking thing. He basically does a dissertation about how difficult it is and how all the systems are tied together, thus basically confirming what we all suspected. And he says it in the nicest way possible, and you don't want to go hard on him, but that basically tells me that 343 knew what they were doing when they set up this system exactly like this. The progression exactly like this. The inability to pick a specific mode like this. It is ruining play because you got motherfuckers doing their stupid-ass challenges and not playing the goddamn objective. It pisses me off. I see people doing stupid ass shit because they're trying to fucking complete their goddamn progression.
There was a line of our teammates standing in front of the weapon spawn because they're just like, no, I'm not going to play. I'm just going to sit here till it's fun.
I need that fucking weapon so I can complete my goddamn challenge.
It's absolutely
terrible. You're ruining your own multiplayer play. Why? Why? Because you're doing the free-to-play mechanics, because you want to sell shit, because you want to keep your metrics high in this thing.
Yeah. His explanation actually I think did more harm in my mind than good, because again, I
could find it.
His explanation says, "Oh, we can't do that." And then every single other game company is like, "Well, not only can we do that, you have done that in every other previous game."
Yeah, it's like before. What was the problem?
Different studios, but like it's been done before over and over and over again, and so you are feigning incompetence versus just telling everyone that you were greedy. And I can respect the direct, oh, well, we just thought it would work out this way and you wouldn't be so mad. I can respect that. But instead, they're acting like they don't know what the fuck they're doing, which is worse.
You know, somebody on the Halo Reddit made a pre-match lobby. I just found that here.
Were they offline?
It fucking looks amazing. Like, how can just one person do this and a goddamn game company can't fucking wrap their head around it. It's amazing to me.
Give that guy the
Give
Game Pass
this guy a
suits.
fucking job. I'm gonna send that pre-match lobby to you. You put it here.
Okay.
Okay, here it is. Oh, this ties so well to
You found it?
to my. I don't think I hit Reddit. Like I only hit Reddit once at top page or whatever. Front page is what it's called. Remember when Xbox was doing their nanny state shit?
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, it's like he's like, it's not like flipping a switch, Joe. And then 3 days later they flipped the switch.
Yeah.
Well, look at his explanation and his expression. It's not quite as trivial as pushing a button. And at the scale and complexity of this game, and any and every change could have monumental impacts in a negative way
code.
without extensive testing. Triaging these feedback issues and finding what we can do now is what the team is already doing and will continue to do. You didn't need to put yourself in that fucking position. You put yourself there. Everything has to be tested. Everything has a downstream dependencies and knock-on effects. And we're 4 days from a global launch with holidays right after. I didn't do that. You did that. You had a whole fucking year. As far as the notion of all this being a ploy, he directly addresses what we all know it is. As far as the notion of this all being a ploy to force challenge swaps, it just isn't. I don't expect everyone to believe that, but while we may not agree with the playlist selection and approach as far selection in just going and saying make these play. It's not like we're just going in saying, make these players have no control and have to use swaps has never once been a thing I've heard. Ever. Just because you did. What do you mean? So because it wasn't vocalized, because some idiot didn't say it in the worst fucking possible way to make it fucking clear to everybody that you're the bad guy and that you're fucking stuff up, that's not was it. Number one, it comes from the people above him. It comes from the designers. Yeah. It comes down from CEOs. It comes down from like, this is the way we make our money. And then these are the design elements that we need in there. Of course the notes are not going to say, make it fucking hard for players to play what they want to play. If they don't fucking spell it out like that, what the idiot? And again, we know this entire challenge system is not ideal. Well, if you know it wasn't ideal, why did you work on it and release it? Not ideal.
And they took an extra year to do this too. Yep. Remember, it's a year late.
Yeah.
While I'm glad they've been able to make some interim tweaks to progression pace and remove some of the more frustrating RNG challenges, there's absolutely more work to be done, and this is not the ideal version the live team has in mind. What are you doing? What are you talking about? It's as if he's talking as if somebody just handed it to them and they said, okay, it's not ideal, we release. That's not how it happened. You created this. You concepted it. You designed it. You implemented it. And now you're acting surprised.
We gave you an extra year to do it too. Now, who goes out there and admits?
No. He actually admits the next thing here. Oh. Not everyone likes that Infinite is a free-to-play game and thus has a new business model based on monetization of customization. There it fucking is. Yeah. And that's why it's like that in playlists. That's why it's like that in timed events, because those are all free-to-play tactics. 343 is the one that made the decision in order to make their game like this. And it's partly why they released the game early, to get a little bit of goodwill from everybody and to, show this off and to get the feedback. And they're going to push through this. And you know what's funny? When I was looking for this post that he made on Reddit, and I was like typing in AngryJoe Reddit because I wanted to see if I made front page or something, I ran into an old motherfucking Halo post I did a long time ago. Oh, god damn it, I lost it. No. Where it was like, look at this idiot talking about rec packs. AngryJoe still doesn't understand rec packs, and there were some comments. It's like, yeah, they wouldn't do this, and it wouldn't go in this direction of the monetization. Just... It was 6 years ago, the post, or 5 years ago. He's a prophet. And here we fucking are.
They would never do that.
No.
It's I'm laughing my fucking ass
I mean,
off.
even in his little post.
And then I cry.
He admits that oh, if we change one thing, if we had a Slayer thing, it's going to affect
gonna mess
everything.
everything.
It's like, what kind of spaghetti
talking
code
about?
garbage are you guys working
Yeah.
with over there that if you add a button to only have a certain mode, does Master Chief's head go away?
Yeah, but this is a business. The servers you play on cost money to operate. The studio that develops and maintains the game costs money. That has always costed money. It's always been there. There are other games that are doing it not the way that you're doing it. You guys want to cash in. You guys want to create Halo as a free-to-play microtransaction and loot box system if you can get away with it. But you know you can't get away with the loot box. That's why you're doing it this way. So don't.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't. You're going to do it this way. There's nothing we can do about it because you're a business. You want to make money. And so you're going to butcher our Halo. But here's the thing. We don't mind giving you extra money for customization, some of this. It has to be done right. Mm-hmm. Okay? And right now, the way you have progression, the way you have playlists, the way you talk about all these systems are intertwined, and that's the wrong way.
Nope.
Rant over.
Bam.
All right. Well, that's what I got for this one. Anything else you
That
guys
was a long
want
one.
to talk about?
I'm sure there will be more rants on Halo as we.
Oh, this
Oh,
week.
yeah,
the game's coming
for
out this
sure.
week. We're for sure
I'm
streaming
seeing
it.
early reviews on them are good, so that's good. I'm
Yeah.
really looking forward to the campaign, and I hope that's all.
Oh, the
good.
$60 game that
good to go.
you doesn't come with any of the modes.
Hey, ain't no $60 game. I got the Game Pass.
Yeah,
got the Game Pass.
but they want everyone else to spend the money.
Yeah, but I got the Game Pass, so I'm good.